Hey guys, welcome back to Bottom View Farms. I'm Chris and we're sitting in my garden. Something that I just wanted to toss at you real quick are some ideas that we have mulling around for the farm this year. I am getting a lot of questions. People are wanting to know if I have produce for sale. No, I do not. That is a goal of mine for in the future, and I'm really considering some efforts this fall and winter to make preparations for a much bigger growing space next year. So I'm hoping that that will be a real option. A lot of people have asked me if I'm going to work with the co-op market in town, and I have no idea, but that is a really cool opportunity that our community will have, and I'm looking for that as a really viable option. Hi, baby. Mick, my big blue dog. Hi, sweet boy. Come here. Okay, he's not gonna. But I do. How do I say what I'm thinking? Hi, Boogie. I want to have food for sale. I want to have food for sale. I want to have produce, and I want to have meat birds. Hi. Here's Nora. Just woke up from a nap. And so this fall and this winter, we are getting a flock of meat birds. The size that we're going to get is kind of dependent on you. We just want to know, is that something that our community is really interested in? I'm going to, whether y'all want it or not, I am going to pasture raise a flock of chickens and possibly turkeys for processing later on this year. I don't know when they will be available, 3 to 4 months from now. And so I just really would like to get some feedback from you as to whether or not that is something that you're interested in. Would you be interested in buying? I can't say organic, but naturally raised, pasture raised meat birds. I am really trying to raise the meat that we consume, at least source it ethically when and where I can. And since that's not really easy to do in this area, I am trying to raise it myself. And so if that is something that you are interested in, I am looking for feedback. Please let me know, yay or nay. Like I said, we're thinking about chickens for sure, possibly turkeys, and maybe even guineas. Probably not guineas this year. Next year. I would like to do some meat guineas as well. Mostly because they're mostly dark meat, and that's what we like. My people, we like dark meat around here. So, let me know what you think. Again, I'm not planning on raising a bunch of laying hens, although that is a possibility. We're expanding our coop this weekend. The design of it could easily be expanded upon again later on. But for now, we're going to keep our laying flock about what it is. So I don't anticipate a lot of surplus eggs, because we eat a lot of eggs. We eat a lot of eggs, Johnny. Yes. How are y'all's gardens doing? Mine's dying. and that makes me sad. It is time to focus on the fall garden, and I'm not ready to let go of the summer one. But it's gonna happen sooner rather than later. All my melon plants are all dying. My cucumbers are getting really misshapen and really worn out. I think they've done about all they can do. Tomatoes are looking pretty sorry. The hornworms made a savage comeback. Holy cow. Chickens have been happy about that, haven't they? Yeah. But that's really what I want to talk with you about today, is just, you know, some of the ideas that we had for this fall. The goals that I have for this farm are to produce food for us and for others. And I want to enable you to provide you with your food as well. I am afraid that we are headed towards a really serious food crisis where things are just going to stop being available. And if we all start growing a little bit of food, it's going to relieve a lot of dependence on the stores. If I'm raising my own meat and I don't have to buy anything from the store, that means that's that much more meat at the store available for somebody else to buy who is not able to produce their own meat, you know? So I'm not, oh, okay, see ya, toots. I'm not worried about being a sole market for food. I think we would all be better off if we all did a little bit and we were all able to do a little bit. And frankly, I think that knowing how to raise food is a very, very wise skill to acquire. And so I'm going to keep making tutorials and keep showing you the successful parts of my garden and the failures in my garden. So hopefully we can all kind of learn from each other, and I hope that you feel comfortable enough to share some tips with me. Because I don't want to see us get to a point in the future, you know, maybe it'll never happen, but if it does, I hope that we can all come together and support each other rather than competing with each other, and really have like a sustainable food source within arm's reach. So that's my goal here. Sustainable food, easily accessible, and I do not want to be the only source here. And so I'm really hoping that we can share ideas, keep this community going, and support each other. So thanks for hanging out with us today. If you have any questions or comments, if you're interested in any meat birds, I do hope you get in touch with us. Thanks again. Bye.